Hey, welcome everyone. It's Sizzling Popcorn here in sunny Vancouver, right on the coast, clear skies. Actually, I might have forgotten to change my time. No, flight departures at 5:20 will be out of the gates very shortly. We've got the engines already started. We just got to go into the FMC and add in the flight plan and all that stuff, and then we're ready for pushback. So we are flying the 736 due to the maintenance that the 738 is going through for this flight. WestJet 1790. Normally we do fly the 800s on this route, but again, it's in maintenance, so we've got to go with the 600. It's going to be a little peppy coming in off the runway, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun one. This is FSim Studios Vancouver. There's actually two DLCs out there. There's the FS Dream Team and then the FSim Studios. Sometimes you can confuse the two of them. So we are at gate 77, which is in the international part of the international terminal at Vancouver. So we're gonna go into the cockpit, get the flight plane in, and get everything ready for a pushback so that we can get out of here on time by 5:20. We're now gonna be like living in the in-sim time because it's different than real world time. So this is an actual flight that I found, and I think it even flew today, but it flies tomorrow and mostly throughout the week at the same time. 5:20 is when it takes off. Yesterday it was late by an hour taking off. There we go. Back in the cockpit. On the overheads, I've set the cabin pressurization to flight level 390 because that's what it's going to be. Our cruising altitude. I'll be flying with you, probably a little behind you. Okay, sounds good, Joe. Are you, you'll be in the 737? And this is the newer pressurization panel. Other than that, I've put the air temp to cabin, passenger cabin, fuel pumps. The middle ones are off, the center, because I normally don't carry fuel, but we'll see what the fuel is on this flight. Other than that should be good. Let's go down to the made some changes on some of the equipment used. Yes, sir. All right. So we're gonna go FMC. Here, CYVR. Select. Just gotta wait for this. I did a first look at this last night, and the stream has more, like it's almost more views after the stream than during the stream. I'm like, oh, that's really nice. Because normally a stream people don't watch afterwards, but actually one guy watched, I guess, the whole stream and said, hey, San Antonio, is it on a scale of 1 to 10, what would you say? I said 8. But I builds, they know of There's some frame rate issues for some people, so they're working on a fix for that. So we're gonna be taking off from runway 26 left. Gonna do, there's no SID on the SimBrief flight plan, but we are gonna take Richmond 7 departure, because that pretty much takes us out and kinks us back in to go towards Seattle. Execute. For finite request. $18. No, my cost index is 54. 54. Reserves. Ground weight, 0. Planned fuel, let's see. Uh, 9.2. The winds, 225. $024. How have things been, Joe? Been busy and busy flying. Well, I guess not really busy flying, because the other day you said you had to get in a flight for your VA. Reserves. Racing to set up the plane, okay. 124 passengers. Last time around, I went with the 24K. We'll do that again. Uh, 05 for the flaps. Back to the menu. Departure. 26 left. Richmond. Transition none. Yeah, it's pretty much a vector to Seattle. Fuel is $19060. Ground weight. Zero fuel weight. It's going to be yeah, they don't like the ground weight here. Let's go to the passengers. Reload. says passengers are supposed to be like 128. Yeah, can't fit that on here. Zero fuel weight. $110. 7. Back here. Uh, 110. $0.7. So now we can calculate the center of gravity and the trim. So V speed 133, V2. Uh, 263 the heading. And there's actually no height restriction right now. Center showing config. Seen that, but I think we're ready to go. Dry, wet, snow, we're good. Oh, trim 511. Hey, Joe, did you know about the new brakes, like for the parking brake? Yeah, like I'm just clicking on the parking brake. You can't let go of the parking brake. You actually have to put brake pressure on, hold it, and then pull. Now I can't put the parking brake back. Now parking brake lights on. There we go. But to put the parking brake back on, all I had to do was just pressure back on, and parking brake was on. Yep. Is it working for you? Yeah, it's working for me. For some people, they don't understand it, but I find it doesn't matter if it's flight simulation, racing sim, whether it's the business world. Any tiny little change, some people they just get like completely overwhelmed, and it's like, I'm not even a pilot, and it's pretty easy to figure that one out. Like, I saw it, I read it, and I did it. And some people, they see it, they read it, they have to be pointed back to it, then they read it again, they still can't figure out how to do it. And it's like, just put some brake pressure, or Robert in the forums actually tells you your brake button, if you're using a keyboard or a keypad, you hold on to it and then you press onto the parking brake. So I am... Okay, so I don't have the flaps. So I'm gonna get the flaps to 5. I got speed brakes to RTO. So yeah, I'm good to go. Yeah, Joe, if you want, you can join in on the Discord chat. I'll just go over there. Switch. And switch. Oh yeah, you're there, okay. Hey Joe. Can you hear me? I can barely hear you.
Okay, hold on one second.
Yeah, no, you're good now. It was like the mic was like, you were like a radio mic.
I am getting ready to taxi here.
Okay.
It's a long taxi.
Yeah, that's quite a long taxi from here.
I think you're over here by me.
Which gate are you at?
I was at 77, but I looked on Volanta and you're nearby.
Oh yeah, I'm at 77.
Oh.
So maybe that's why you don't see me.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm good. I'm gonna request a pushback here.
Okay.
Verified takeoff speeds. I keep getting this confused, turn nose right or left.
I know. I just do it straight out most often.
Yeah, might as well just straight out. Because I'm like you're way back out, so it's not like there's no terminal right behind you, so you don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
Right to ground. Go ahead. We've been cleared for pushback.
I'm gonna have to, after we take off, I'm gonna have to run over to the store and make a phone call, but I'll be
Okay.
walking along with you.
Yeah. Put it on autopilot and you're good.
Brakes released.
Yeah, I don't see you anymore. I see you on Volanta though.
Okay.
Brakes released. Here we go.
Are you on West Coast?
East Coast.
Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah. And actually, I don't have names on. I'm just gonna go put some names on.
Okay.
So I took them off for my thumbnail. I was trying to get the names out of the shot, but I just couldn't. So I was like, all right. Yeah, it's too bad it didn't send me over to 26 right, but SimBrief doesn't ask you for your gate, so...
Yeah.
I mean...
I see you pushing back. you're in a Portugal Airlines jet on my spin. That's weird.
Well, because you're in a 700.
Yeah.
I'm in a 600.
Mm-hmm.
So so it's gonna put me into whatever you've got that's similar.
Yeah. Is this your first flight with the 6?
I did one flight last night, San Antonio to New Orleans.
Oh.
I got over Houston, and shortly after Houston, I got a CTD.
Oh.
That's yeah, it sucks.
That's right. I popped in right around then. You were recovering from it.
Yeah, because you were doing a VA flight.
Yep.
That was last night.
Was it? I can't remember.
Yeah. Do you like to get him to leave the tug? Do you actually go into the FMC and take him off?
No, you just have to set your parking brakes, and he should leave.
Yeah, because the parking brake is set.
Brake set.
Oh, okay. And they were set, but once I put the brakes on, like I pressed the brakes, then it said that brakes are set.
Hold. Watch for the slip.
Gotcha.
Sweet. Because I always went to, like, I've done like maybe 6 or 7 flights in the 700, so I would always do it from the FMC, get rid of them. Well, thank you, United, for waiting. It's very patient of you. I guess United was waiting for my spot.
Were she Americans?
Oh, I'm probably supposed to get out there. How are you taxiing? Are you taxiing within the tarmac, or are you taxiing on a mic?
Yeah, I'm out on mic, and I'm like at your 4 o'clock. I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna get on to Mike, and then you turn at Victor.
Let me check.
Because you're avoiding you're avoiding all the tarmac stuff.
Victor, Hotel, Delta.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Which airline are you flying for?
On this one, I'm doing the Walker Airlines.
Oh yeah, because it's pretty much like there's really no restrictions. Is that right?
There's a lot of flights.
Yeah. Okay. Lots of flights.
Yeah, they merged. You know, like Southwest and WestJet and United and American. So you can pretty much find a flight.
Ah,
and if
nice.
you can do it as a charter. You can go wherever you want.
Okay. Hey Ed, how's it going? I saw you're flying the I think the TBM down in Key West. Enjoying the Key West scenery. Cause you won that several months ago. I think you got the FS Dream Team, or maybe it was Orbix. Yeah, it's crazy how it's coming up to 2 years of the sim, and like all the people that you meet over those 2 years.
Yeah. I know my computer's about 2 years old next week, and I'm like wanting to upgrade it, but
yeah,
cards right now.
Yeah. I saw you on the world map, Ed. I didn't go to the beta because I was afraid that it wouldn't work with the 737, but I'm sort of looking forward to testing out the multi-monitor, because I've done flights like 2 years ago, triple monitors. That's using the Nvidia surround. But this would actually be like in-game support for it. So because the thing with Nvidia surround is the three bottom screens become one screen. So then it doesn't matter, like if I open up a notepad, it's blown up on the on the three, like yeah, so I don't like that. Because iRacing, I got triples, but it does it in a window that I can expand out to three monitors, so it's fine there.
It's like a beautiful day in Vancouver.
Yeah.
No fog.
No.
No clouds.
What? Wait till we go to take off. Then it's gonna show up.
Yeah.
Like here in Halifax, it's like if you don't like the weather, just wait 10-15 minutes. The weather will change. Well, in the sim, it's the same thing, because you never know. It could actually be clear skies, and then there's clouds, or the opposite.
Yeah.
But it's getting better. So
it's getting better, definitely.
Because this week was the 1 year anniversary for Xbox users, and I was like, wow. I'm like, seriously? Because I still remember, like, day one, like they were whining, like, we want this, we want airliners, we want that, blah blah. We had to wait 2 years to get an airliner.
Mm-hmm. And it was almost worth the wait. I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
This PMDG is amazing.
Yeah. Marsh has been talking to me about the Phoenix, and saying like pilots are saying like it's like the best simulation. I'm afraid to go to it because of like some of the stuff, like with the VATSIM, like the connection. I'd rather the fly-by-wire. But when it comes to failures, simulations, that's where it's gonna outbeat the fly-by-wire. But I've actually never tried out a failure.
Me neither. I'm not really into failures.
No.
I have a hard time on my system with the Phoenix. I get a lot of stuttering, and I'm just waiting for them to tweak it.
Yeah.
Around airports and stuff, it gives me... I mean, it's not unusable, but... This is such a better experience on my system.
Yeah.
I mean, everybody's system is different.
Well, I experience failures all the time. It's called CTDs.
Yeah.
Like yesterday, I think it was like 3 CTDs. I had a 737, but I have not flown it yet. Is it hard? No. Like once you learn, like if you want to do it cold and dark, it's just learning the steps. But I've flown it like 6-7 times. There's some things that I miss, but no, it's not that hard to fly. Showing traffic. Oh well, I forgot my lights, but alright.
You are clear for takeoff.
Oh man. You're up. And this thing can take off.
I heard.
I've got the 24K. So it's last night I was climbing at 4,500 feet per minute. And
awesome.
737 NG driver, he was doing 5,000. Like, wow.
Wow.
All right, so it's gonna take me out to Richmond. Is it Richmond 7? Auto brakes off. Landing gears off. I did it once where I thought if because there's the on and off and then there's up for the landing gear. So I thought if I just put it just to off, like it'll pick it up. No. I didn't look and it's like the landing gear's still down. Alright, let's get some nice views here. Okay, good to know. Thanks, Popcorn, and hello to the rest of the chat. Hey, yeah, it's not bad.
Just forget to pull my flaps in.
Oh yeah, can't forget that.
Good.
Oh, and I forgot to do the safety briefing. You like that, huh? Yeah. Oh, I should. Yeah, because I told my wife, I said, hey, I need you to help me. And so
You can do it direct to Seattle, by the way. I didn't realize that.
okay, yeah, because it's doing
It's like a discontinuity, a vector, yeah.
yeah, vector. Reset MCP altitude. The hell happened here? Let's back up here. Eating some dinner and watching your flight. Oh, maybe I should put the in-flight meal for you right away. Then you'll be like, oh, I'm even more hungry. I keep getting the low fuel, and I'm like, I got enough fuel to get there. And it was set to 2,000 pounds. I brought it down to 1,000 pounds, and sometimes it works, sometimes not. Yeah, Ed, you'll see this. Look at this. It's up to 3,000 feet per minute, and now 4,000 feet per minute. As we climb from 10,000 up to 37, flight level 370.
I got 390. Did you? Or you got 37?
Actually, yeah, I got 390.
Okay.
I think it. Yeah, you got the same thing. I think in my mind, I'm on my last flight. I guess.
Yep. So I have been busy, but the last 2 weeks I was on vacation.
Oh, okay.
So I come back and I was really busy before vacation trying to get everything squared away.
Yeah.
I went to northern Wisconsin for fishing, and then with the kids and I drove down to Dallas to see family down there.
Nice.
It was a great road trip. Yeah. Had a good time.
It sounds great.
Has COVID now.
Oh, your son has COVID?
My daughter.
Oh, daughter.
Yeah. She's doing fine though.
Okay.
I think I might be getting it because my throat feels funny.
Yeah, at the beginning of the month, we went camping, and like the day before, my throat wasn't feeling that great. But my daughter, she had like a runny nose for like almost a week before.
Oh.
And I was like watching her, so like we're hanging out pretty much all the time, so I knew I would get it eventually. Because I had a cold like about like 3 weeks before that, and I caught it from her. So yeah. It was like the second time around.
Colds come from children.
Yeah. But the thing is like, she's not at daycare. I would have thought it would have been my son bringing it from daycare. She's only been either with me or at my in-laws. So I'm like,
I was getting them mixed up. I forgot your son's older.
Yeah. Son's 3, coming up to 3.5.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the day we go down, like, you got the runny nose and everything. Get to the cabin and I'm like, I just got sick and tired of it. I'm like, all right, I need some medication for this. So I just drove into town and I'm like, oh, I can get Buckley's. I'm like, no, I'm gonna take NyQuil. But there's honey NyQuil. I'm like, oh yeah, I'll take a bottle of that. And I saw Dayquil. I'm like, oh no, I'm not even gonna worry about Dayquil. I'm just gonna NyQuil it the whole time. I never had NyQuil, but I've had like the night Buckley stuff. And seriously, we were there for like 4 days, like 3 nights. I slept pretty much like a baby doll the whole time. Like,
nice.
I think the first day I was up for maybe like 4 hours. Eat a couple of meals and that's about it. But yeah, then I got over it, but then it's like I still got like this cough like that lingers on. And I'm like, I don't know. Could be like sleep apnea, drying out the lungs, and like could be like a bunch of things. All, you know, maybe it's not like an actual cold, but like something more with underlying symptoms. But I don't know. Yeah, and NyQuil can knock you. Yeah, because like I was like pretty much just happy in the cabin, and my wife's like, "Are you gonna come out, like be with the family and stuff?" I'm like, "I'm sick. I'm going back." Yeah, so I played this, I created a in-flight meal service for SizzlingPopcorn Airlines, and I made a meal, and I did like pretty much as a like a YouTube short, but then I brought it into the stream, play it like mid-flight, and I played it twice. But Marsh saw it, and it was poutine. And so he's like down in Texas. He's like, "Hey, look what I found at the grocery store. Wisconsin cheese curds." He's like, you know, this is probably the closest that I can get to your curds. I'm like, yeah. And then he's like, then this week he sends me a picture. He's like, "Hey, check what I got." He's got the CYVR barbecue poutine gravy that I had in my video. I said, "How did you get that?" I said, "Did you go on Amazon.ca?" It's like, "Yeah, I think it cost them like 24 US for 3 cans of it." I was like, "Man, that's some premium stuff."
Huh.
But yeah, so he then bought it from Amazon.ca and then got it shipped. It was like free shipping. I was like, well, because here a can of that, I think nowadays it might be like $3 or something. But it's like a spicy chicken gravy. Because he's like, I've had poutine before, but it's been mostly the like brown gravy, the beef gravy. But I was like, oh wow.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta run now.
Okay.
I give my mom a call.
Yeah.
And then I'll check back in, and then I gotta run down to the store. So.
Okay, sounds good.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye.
But
Be back.
yeah. Tonight's in-flight meal is brought to you by world-renowned Chef SP, La Poutine. This is so good. That's actually what I had for supper tonight.
Lucky dog.
Yeah, it wasn't fresh fries. It was like frozen McCain fries, and shredded mozzarella. But still, it's the best. Yeah, it works. Yeah, all right, see it. All those the Rockies here. It's just a nice view. We'll go behind the wing. Yeah, it looks great. Yeah. Now you're extra hungry. But Ed, you're in Florida. If you're in Florida, you could probably get the Wisconsin cheese curds, and you have fries, and you could do like beef gravy, chicken gravy, turkey gravy. Like here, like the original poutine. It's now like. You can have a Korean poutine. You can have a Nufi poutine. There's like so many. Okay, Ohio. So yeah, Ohio. Well, you're close to the border, but you might still get Wisconsin cheese curds because I think Wisconsin cheese curds is known all across the U.S. I guess it is because I'm talking about it. And Marsh can get it down in Texas. But you can see here, Ed, the tip of the wing. There's no winglet. This is on the 600. 600 doesn't have any wings, or doesn't have any wings. Doesn't have any winglets. But on your 700. I think you got a couple different variations of winglets. There's going to be some more with the 800. So we're just coming up to Seattle. Yeah, you can turn off the lights now. And I put up a YouTube short, and then I put it onto Instagram Reels for takeoff from Buffalo, New York. And it was a night takeoff, and someone said, why are the lights flashing on and off like they're alternating? And it's because you could have it in a 600 also, but the 700 I had the landing lights configured so that there was off. Then I think I had the LED ones, so it's off, pulse, and on. But I didn't know that, so when I went and I clicked, I thought they were on, but they were actually on pulse. So then the guy asked, you know, why would you ever use that? Like, what's the use case for pulse landing lights? And so I told him, like, if I was like a 737 pilot, sounding like an expert, I said, it's so that other aircrafts around you, you're more visible to them, and it's also to reduce bird strikes. And he was like, oh wow, yeah, that's like, you learn something new every day, like thank you very much for. The thing is I didn't know. I actually just searched it up. I was like I thought I was doing something wrong, but really I wasn't. But it's not all the aircrafts are fitted with that feature. Hey Joshua, how's it going? You got a bad cold right now. Ooh, it's all good. Ed, you got a question? That's $5. No. What's the question, Ed? So do you enter a flight plan into the plane as well? That's something I've not done yet. Yeah, so you don't put a destination at all in the world map. You're going to all of like the fuel weights, passenger weights, payload, all that is all done in the FMC. You don't touch anything in the world map. Only thing in the world map is their starting location. That's it. Don't put and then your flight plan will be done in the cockpit, the FMC. What I'll do, Ed, is I'll do a video this week to help you out, and it'll be good either whether someone's on the 700, 600, 800. It's pretty much, it's all the same. Yeah, I'll make a video this week. Oh, look at that. What's this? Mount, oh, it's not giving me the name. We're just south of Seattle right now. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, but like I said, you're not the only one that's had that question. I've even had that question before, so might as well do a video. And the thing is why do a video if there's like 5 or 10 other videos saying the same thing? Well, it's my own little twist to it, and everyone might go through it in a different way. And you know, some people like they yeah, it's just like maybe they like, if you're asking the question, it's because you've never found the answer, so might as well I can make a video myself. Hey Chowder, pretty good yourself? Clam chowder or seafood chowder? What do you prefer? Can't think of any other chowders. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not a fan of either clam chowder or seafood chowder. I used to eat it like 10 years ago. For a few years, but then I just start not liking it. Not clam chowder, but seafood chowder. Yeah. Oh yeah, and by the way, you might notice Orbix t-shirt. I don't work for Orbix, but I got this t-shirt at Flight Sim Expo because the guy from Orbix, he found out it was my birthday, and he's like, "Oh, it's your birthday, come on down." He says, "I'll give you a t-shirt." I was like, "All right, thanks a lot." But I do lots of reviews, showcases of their airports, so nice to support them. Although we're not at an Orbix airport, I was F Sim Studios in Vancouver, and then we're going to Fly Tampa's Las Vegas. We're doing real world operations, WestJet operations, flight, what is it, flight 1790. Yeah, I love it too. Thanks for the super chat, Edge. Here you go, man. Love the channel and all the help you give. Oh yeah, thanks for the kind words. We should play this game more. Yeah. Well, the last couple of months I've been busy with tax season. Now, although it's tax season's done, I still got clients coming to me about tax issues, tax reviews, tax audits. And then, so yeah, it's picking up, but also my mentality is the reason why I want to run a business is I want to be able to work when I get like work hard and then play hard, and to some extent, like this is not work, this is like play. But yeah, the work that I do, it's stuff that I like, rather than driving in traffic or whatever, going into an office and having a boss. I'm my own boss, but when self-employed entrepreneurs say that they don't like working for a boss, still the client is the boss, really. But I let the client be the boss to a certain extent, because when it comes to like pricing wise, I'll tell them like, this is the price, like you either take it or leave it. And not everyone will take it, but those that do, it's because they really appreciate the work that I do for them. get them out of tax problems or accounting problems or like solving business problems. That's another mountain. Too bad on Navigraphs it doesn't give the names. So maybe on Valhalla. Seattle Center is actually open. No, on Valhalla not showing anything. You changed your name to the boss. Well, I could have possibly have done this on VATSIM, but there's a long stretch that's not on VATSIM. Vancouver's not on. It's pretty much just Seattle Center. Phoenix Approach is on. And Albuquerque Center's on. Gotta go, alright. See you later, Chowder. Or aka the boss. Looks like Mount Adams or Rainier. Okay. Because I'm just east of Portland now, so it's the one by Portland. The previous one was just south of Seattle. What's this? Oh yeah, ground speed at 2 knots. Let's see if we can fix that. Let's see if I can fix that up. How's it going, Desert Soldier? CYVR. So what, 1790? Booting up the Xbox, alright. Mount Hood it is, okay. I haven't done much practice. I think I did one race in each class, but I have to practice a little bit because on Wednesday I'm in the Reno Air Races. 49 racers. You have to win your it's just like the preliminaries. You have to win your race in order to make it to the finals the following Wednesday. So actually let me take a look, because I still don't think we've got 49 in that Discord. 28 plus 12, that's 28 plus 12, that's 40. Supposed to have 49 in there. And some of these include Chewy, which are race admins. I think there's 1 or 2 in there that are didn't get the DLC, so they're not racing. So that'll be Anxious to see next week. Actually, I want to take a look see where Joe is. The Aviation, thanks for the sub. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard WestJet 1790, destination Las Vegas. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. But it's also a code share with SizzlingPopcorn Airlines 1790. And I am SizzlingPopcorn, your captain for today's flight. We should be arriving there. I think it's about 8 o'clock local time. You'll be over Crater Lake, Shasta, etc. soon. Okay. Yeah, because I've been over the area a few times, but I don't know the names. I know there's Mount Olympic. That's up in Seattle area. But this is like one of my favorite camera shots. Is the top down. This and the belly view. The belly view more so in general aviation. I still remember there was a hurricane coming in, and I went. A bunch of us. We went into the hurricane in Cessna like 172s, or I might have had I think I had the 182 from Coronado. And then we're flying back, and I was flying back into like Louisiana area, but I was doing like the belly shot, and someone's like, "Oh, bless the person that's in a helicopter doing the rescues or whatever." I'm like, holy smokes! This person was like thinking that I was on a real like rescue mission. I was like, no. Once they left, I was just laughing. Chat was laughing. Oh wow, Joe's ahead. That's why I didn't see him behind me. Actually, talking about Reno, we're going to be going just past Reno. Let's take a look at the legs. So, owl. Let's go Purim. MG. Ryan, Yaren, Babbitt, Cole. I like this next waypoint. Tequila. When I get to tequila, I gotta go upstairs get a shot of tequila. So then our rival's gonna be 2-6 left. Six left. Gotta take a look at the charts here. But for the star, it's saying should be 2. Not sure about that one. I'll do ILS 2-6 left. And then cocktail, it says cocktail 2, but here it's cocktail 1. Transition. It's 2-6 left. Brino. It's gonna be a transition on Brino. And the star. I think we gotta go right through. Gin. Is there a bourbon? No. Don't even see these on the chart. Let's see, Powell. Definitely don't want to get rid of tequila. Reno. So, bourbon. Okay, yeah, bourbon, and then vector over to the Prino. Then we get the ILS connection at Rallin. Rallin at 3800. Okay. We're gonna do flaps 30 approach. Of course, 259. Okay. Drew plays. Hi, how's it going? Booting up. Say 259. That on both sides. In our top of descent, still got plenty of time. 505 nautical miles. So we're actually cruising at 37? Yeah, 37. So I'm gonna just change this. 37. Ed, you're back in Desert Soldier. I see you out there. The FA 18. I just joined, but I have heard a lot of references to various alcoholic beverages. I would consider a super chat later if applied to the appropriate substance abuse counseling. Yeah. Hey, you got like tequila and bourbon? Like, what is this, like a drinking game? Are you chatting on Discord? I'm in Discord, but I don't think there's anyone in Discord. Look at that beautiful ortho. I keep saying it every time I see this. X-planes, these big like circles. Well, that's also the terrain sometimes, but this is like sculpted from like nature. And actually, this is going to be the first time I take a look at Las Vegas from Fly Tampa. I bought it a couple of weeks ago. But I haven't been yet. And I'm not sure if it's going to interfere, if the solo one interferes, or like, I don't know, we'll see. It might be a mess, but hopefully not. But when it came out last year, the year before, it was McClellan Airport, because it's now what, Harry Reid Airport? Not sure why they changed the name. Is it like this like Kansas cancel culture stuff or something. What the McCarran, I think. Yeah, what's a McCarran do? There's the F-18. You can't find it? I think this works. There. If you do that, bit.ly Sizzling Discord, you'll get in. Yeah, no problem. And I'll yeah, and yeah, you should be all set now. It's because before I took my time off for tax season, I had like split things up into like 4 for like flight simulator, iRacing, hunting, and fishing. No, it wasn't fishing. Truck simulator. But when I came back, I was like, no, I'm just gonna leave it all in here for flight simulator. The odd iRacing stuff that I do, but that's more so like the team endurance, and it's more so the team. It's this stream is more so for the team to be able to watch while and also like for myself to watch, because like today right now the Spa 24 hours, the real life race is going on, but on iRacing we had it last week. So last week when I wasn't driving the car, if I was like sleeping, I was pretty much like sleeping on the couch and watching the race through my stream. So then if anything happened, I could easily come back to the computer and try to help out. But we didn't have any problems other than the incident, like I think it was in hour 4, and after that we just plowed back up to 4th place. I'd be the one in substance abuse counseling. Please don't even kid about a Sizzling Popcorn drinking game. If I had to take a shot every time the gear horn goes off on the final approach, or you forget to sing your VREF and flaps in the FMC. Yeah. Friday night drinking games. Yeah, it's a. You don't even have to do a drinking game. You can call it like the Sizzling Popcorn Bingo game, and everyone gets a card, and you stamp it out, and the one who wins Yeah. There we go. We'll cut the drinking out of it. I might come up with something like that, but logistically, it's a little tough, weird, like, because it's like, how can I assign cards? That's, you know, and someone new that shows up, well, like, how do I get a card out to them? You know how, what I do? I make it for members only. See how that goes? Then it'd be between Marsh and Joe. Joe's he's back in the Sizzling Popcorn Airlines frequent flyers club. Not that Marsh or him ever left. It was, I was like, I'm not flying. What's the point of like people like supporting financially if I'm not even making content? But now with the revamp, it's now like a frequent flyers club. Hey, look, it's Air Stud. Oh no, it's a Desert Soldier. It's got weapons. But I pretty much I savor my tequila for my steak. If you haven't seen that sizzling food recipe in a Discord, it's tequila, obviously lots of salt, tequila, lime juice, and chipotle. Chipotle chili powder. And actually the other day I just put the salt chipotle powder and the lime juice, like I just squirted some lime juice on the steak at the on the plate, and it pretty much like tasted like the one with the tequila. So like technically you can get the tequila out, but when you marinate that, you marinate it for like anywhere from like 30 minutes to like 4 hours. I've done like 24 hours. It is pretty good. And I've even done almost 48 hours, but 48 hours, like the thing with 24 and 48 hours is the alcohol then eats into the meat and pretty much overpowers the steak. So then all you taste is alcohol, like just pure alcohol. Well, like when you put it on, I don't know if it's the lime juice or if it's the tequila, but it turns the steak like slightly like white, like it like bleaches it. We got our protection today. Security services provided by Desert Soldier Security Corp. Is it a S Corp or a C Corp or a? I mean, you guys have so many types of corps. Just don't want to be a dead corp. Nice. Where are we at? Getting close to Reno. How many nautical miles from top of descent? A while ago it was 500, but let me take a look. 400. Out of all the airlines I've flown recently, Delta and United are way better than Air Canada. I find them rude, and I've had better flying experience with Delta, WestJet, and United. Yeah, I've had some good and bad experiences on various airlines, like Air Canada. WestJet I haven't really flown with much, but back when I flew with WestJet, it was a Q400 from Halifax to St. John's. That was whoa. I think the in-flight snack was like coming back up. Like it was quite turbulent getting into St. John's, but it's a matter of fact there. It's like foggy most of the time, and you're gonna have those air pockets and stuff. A Porter, I used to fly Porter a lot, but I mostly fly Air Canada. But actually in February I went back home and I flew Flair. Like it was gonna cost me like about $1,000 or whatever to get home. It's pretty much like flying Halifax to Halifax to Montreal or Halifax to Ottawa. And I'd always fly to Ottawa. Like when I was in university, I'd fly to Montreal, but then when my brother moved out of the house and he was up closer to Ottawa, I'd fly up there. So, but Flair, I think it was 400 round trip, Halifax to Montreal, but you only got like, 3 or 4 times a week that it goes there. And it's pretty much just like a plain Jane 737. I think it's the 800. Super cheap deals with them. And I was flying with them was completely fine. And one of my uncles, he's like, hey, he's like, I want to go to Calgary. Or actually, no. Well, why I wanted to go to Calgary? He's like, I'm going to take a look at the Flair. Well, when he looks at Flair, he's like, yeah, it'll get him to Calgary, but it's like at 4 days because you got to do a stopover somewheres, wait 2 days until the next flight to connect to you. And it's like, and yeah, another uncle, he wanted to go to the US. They would take you there, but you had to go to Calgary, stay 2 days, and then fly down. It's like, no point. Yeah, so we've got about 350, 375 nautical miles before top of descent. And a bunch of people talking about sore throats and colds. Now I'm like feeling like a sore throat now. Oh, what was that? Commander Cody, SU-57. Oh no, SU-57. Marsh, don't you have the SU-57? We could do a detour, go to Boise. Or you can check out my Boise comparison video after this stream. Orbix versus Vertical Sim. And I won't tell you who the winner is. But not that they're the winner. The boss, you're back. Is that you, Cody? I got an SU-57 and a F-18 fighting over the WestJet. Marsh, did you file your customs forms? I think it's me. I didn't bring my passport. Now we got the U.S. military after me. Trying to think what I'm gonna do this coming week, because military flights, military hop World Tour 4 in the desert. That's not on Monday, but the following Monday. I'd like to muster up the courage to get on the VATSIM on Monday. Probably I could do like a Moncton Monday, Halifax to Boston, because Halifax would then be Halifax would have coverage, and I'm pretty sure Boston Center would have coverage. That would be a nice flight. Then Wednesday I've got the Reno Air Races. It's like mid-afternoon, late afternoon for me. It's just like that whole competition is catered for Europe. This is like, I'm on like the furthest east that you can get in North America, and it's at 4 o'clock my time. It's like noon Pacific time when these races are going on. It's like I think it's 7 or 8 o'clock in the UK. I think it's 7 o'clock UK time that they're doing the races. It's like it's either you're European, or if you're North American, you're pretty much retired, or you're off work, or Yeah, yeah, VATSIM. Yeah, I can do that on Monday. I'm gonna have to do some studying tomorrow. Yeah. It's really it's not a big thing. I'll just put that on new again. Cause I've only did 2, maybe 3 flights on VATSIM. I've got to update all my B pilot and all that stuff, but I spooked him. He logged out. No, you didn't spook him. He's right behind you. I mean, or Cody's right behind you. He's got your tail. And then Friday. Yeah, and then Friday. Oh yeah, no. So after the Reno Air Races on Wednesday, I'm gonna do a Flagstaff flight. I think Flagstaff to Sedona, but somehow go through the Grand Canyon for a little bit. Because Flagstaff, that'll be showcasing UK 2000 scenery. So we went to UK 2000 scenery. Their John Wayne Airport. John Wayne Airport is looks really nice. But then next Friday, I'll do a matinee as long as my co-pilot works with me. Whether she goes to sleep or she's gonna have to sit on Daddy's lap. Because on Friday she did well. She slept through the whole flight. But I'm not sure what it will be on Friday. I want to do something with Contrail, so it might actually be in France, because I've got Leon. But then you'll see some stuff sprinkled in. I gotta find time. Well, not really. It's like, yeah, that's a lot of time already. But I want to get that video out. How to do your flight planning for the 737. And then I've got, although we just went there on Wednesday, we flew over Santa Monica, but now that was on Wednesday, and Friday Santa Monica released their airport, so I forget who it is. AG Sim did it. I reached out to them because I saw pictures of it. I was like, this looks like pristine. We are pretty close to Fallon NAS, where the real Top Gun is. Okay. Yeah, because Top Gun was at Myanmar, but then moved. But in the movie, they never moved, because they're always at Myanmar in part 2. Jazz Beaver. It looks so beautiful outside. time is it? Because it's... I don't have real time on. So 6:48. But the ETA on the overlay, that is real-time Zulu. Real-time Zulu. That means 11:05. Okay. About like 50 minutes. I'm gonna flip it to the other side because I want to see Reno air races. How much would you pay for those clouds in X-Plane? $30, $60, probably like $60 with Rex Weather Force. You need it over there. But I think what they're doing over at X-Plane is like creating like the iRacing and sim racing versus like an Assetto Corsa Competizione. Assetto Corsa Competizione, like visually and sounds like it looks and sounds great. But when it comes to like the mechanics and stuff like that, iRacing I find is better, but the graphics aren't as flashy. So that's where X-Plane, they're trying to get have a better flight model than Microsoft, but they're not looking to compete on the visual appeal. Although they are doing stuff with water and trees. It's like, if you're an airliner, how many times do you get close to the water? You have to do GA flying for that. Gotta run. Talk to you soon. Yeah, have a good night, Ed. Nice to see you, and thanks again for the super chat. Down to Reno. Much closer in, but Trent Palmer's place is just north of Reno, like in the middle of nowhere. Key Saturn. Something's going on here. 245 nautical miles till top of descent. Burning Man is nearby. Tequila. Cocktail. Larry. Okay, let's see. Burning Man is nearby the festival. Okay. The only Burning Man I know is I forget the name, but it's like a country song. It's like a heavy country song. What was it like? I never liked country music at all until 4 or 5 years ago. I was going down to Richmond, Virginia for the first NASCAR race, or first ever race I've ever gone to. And like there's a racetrack just up, you know, like right here locally. I've never been. And my wife and I went all the way down to Richmond. And I was like, well, if I'm going down the south, I need to like listen to like some country music. I don't know who's, you know, but what with country music, it's the old stuff. No, it's got to be like hot country, or like the heavy stuff. And the Burning Man is one of the songs that I know. Can't think of who sings it. Looks nice here. I just want to say that Fly Tampa Las Vegas Airport plus local scenery is my favorite scenery add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Not only is the airport amazing, but so is the depiction of the Strip in downtown Vegas. It is worth getting in a GA aircraft and taking a tour. It's a big party they throw at the dry lake behind us. Ah, okay, okay. Burning Man. I'll have to go next year. Put that on the list with put that on the list with the Flight Sim Expo. I don't like this shot because it's too much wing. Yeah, because yeah, going down to Richmond, Virginia, then they was looking up some songs and stuff, and then I found Colt Ford. Colt Ford is like a mixture of hip hop and country. I was like, wow, okay. And so then, like, after the races in Richmond, we went down to Virginia Beach for like I think a night or two, and we get there, and I see at the front desk, Colt Ford is actually going to play there at the resort the day after we leave. I'm like, we should stay. Like, I would be like incredible to see. I just like found this. You know, I just found him, and then he's actually singing at my resort the next night after we leave. Oh, no, we didn't stay around. And I still remember when we got to the track at Richmond, and I was like, this is not the type of people that I would normally hang out with, but like when you go to a hockey game, it's like you know, like up here it's like junior hockey, so like a hockey game, you don't see like well, obviously you don't see the American flag here. We're up in Canada, but you don't see like weed symbols, and it was like Confederate flags. This was like before the Confederate flag was banned from NASCAR. But it's been like 2 years since they banned that. Should have been banned a long time ago. But yeah, you walk in here, like people are with beers in their hands and walking around. You're like, what the? It's not the type of crowd I normally hang out with. But hey, no, it didn't matter because like everyone was all friendly. So. Hey, Airsta, what did you miss? Well, I got Desert Soldier. He's shooting down Cody. I don't know who this Cody guy is, but he's in a Su-57, and Desert Soldier's in the F-18. He's like doing some Air Force maneuvers. So we just passed Reno. Yeah, takeoff was fine. Long taxi. It's just that SimBrief doesn't know which gate you're at. So because I was at the international gate, I should have gone to like 26 right. However, 26 right, if you let me go at 26 right and then someone else takes off at 26 left, I'm gonna cross their path anyways because I'm gonna go coming south. So 26 left was a good decision anyways. I'm not sure what was open in real life, but took Richmond 6 and then Vector, pretty much direct to Seattle. But yeah, Marsh, the thing with doing a GA flight and taking a tour in Vegas is I wouldn't be able to put it on YouTube. Because what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Oh, Florida. The whole state of Florida is here in the F-18. It's totally true on what happens in Vegas stays there. Yep, didn't miss anything. Same dad jokes, yeah, same dad jokes. Yeah, your money stays there at least 4 times a year, yeah. I remember 2 years ago I went to the Canadian Grand Prix in Montreal. The casino's right there, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kill some time because, you know, it's gonna the metro's gonna be like packed, so I'll go to a casino, spend a couple hours there. So I go and I play blackjack and start winning and stuff, and like I don't like I've played blackjack at the casino a few times, but like I'm no expert on the rules or what you should do in a certain situation. And I think I had 2 aces, and I said to split, and the dealer, she says, I think that's what it was 2 aces, and she says, are you sure you want to do that? Because we don't recommend that. So I was like, yes, I'd like to split, and then I doubled or something. And she comes up with the cards, boom, boom, and like I was up like, so I was only playing with like, I think I started with like $40 or something. Well, I was up to maybe like $200, and or actually a few $100 because I had a few 100 chips. And what I did was, the smart way of doing it is, like, let's say you're playing with $100, you get once you hit $200 in your hand, you get a $100 chip, and you put it in your pocket and you forget about it. But the thing is, you forget about it, but you don't. And then you're like, when the money runs out, you're like, oh yeah, here, can you break this out, please? But yeah, whatever it was, people around me were pissed off. And I told that to my brother. He's like, well, yeah, because like you're not playing by the rules. And I'm like, yeah, but it's my game. Why should I lose out on money that is mine? It's my choice. Like, why do I care about what happens? Because it's a whole mentality of like, it's us versus the dealer. Like, we're playing as a team. No, I'm playing for myself. I'm not gonna lose my shirt and let you win the money or let the dealer win the money. But yeah. So you should be good. Did you run the plane cold or taxi ready? That way it was quick and easy at that point. I fly into Las Vegas quite often, both in real life and in sim. Last time I flew in the sim to 26 left. PMDG didn't capture the glide slope automatically, but I know you are no stranger to that problem, but you should be good. Oh, we're talking about 26 left? Here? Well, what did I take off from? Yeah, okay. Yeah. In Vancouver, I took off from 26 left. Big solar farm below. Actually looks like bunkers. Now, let's take a look. down here, I think. Should be getting closer to top of the descent. Maybe 100 nautical miles out. Yeah, 123. So I already have the approach reference already done. Glide slope on. And I already have the course set 259. See, Marsh, sorry, but you lost that bingo today. I got that all set up. But yeah, Airstud, we March said something and it brought up an idea of having because we're talking about drinking, because some of the waypoints is cocktail, tequila, bourbon. So I said rather than drinking game, we can have like a bingo card. I'll get them next time, yeah. But have a bingo card and be like, okay, did I forget my lights or whatever? And then the winner, whoever gets bingo, wins a prize. But the thing is how to execute on that. Because no one, I am absolutely certain that there is no streamer out there that has ever done their own safety video like mine. And same with the in-flight food service. I don't think anyone, so this bingo thing would be a nice addition. Because according to Marsh, all the British streamers that are prim and proper, they don't make any mistakes. It's just the Canadian guy that makes the mistakes. Yeah, because so I posted a YouTube short, which I then put as a Instagram reel. The Instagram reels got like now like 110, 120 hearts on it, likes. But today I had a comment and it was like dissing my lights or whatever. I'm like screw off, like. So I just like deleted it, the comment. But then like about an hour later, someone else commented about the lights and saying, because this is coming, taking off from Buffalo, and they said, like, why are lights going on and off, like between interchanging? And I thought they were like criticizing me, and I was like, I don't know, like, all right, I'll just say like I did a mistake. I put the taxi lights on, or I don't know. But that was not the case. I actually looked at the raw footage and saw that the lights that I had on the 737-700 was the LED plus what do you call that now? Yeah, LED plus pulse. So when I turned on the landing lights for takeoff, I just clicked once, thinking that they were on, but they were on pulse. And so I told him, I said, yeah, it's not every aircraft has it, but it's pulse. It's like, oh, like what use? Like, why would you use that? Is it like standard SOP? I'm like, yeah. So it's not for every airline, but it's there to make you more visible to other aircraft. And most importantly, it's to reduce bird strikes. And he's like, oh, thank you very much. Like, yeah, you learn something every day. And I'm like, yeah. I sound like the expert, like I'm a 737 pilot. I had absolutely no clue what I was doing at that point. It just, I clicked it once. But I actually searched, when the guy asked the question, I searched it and I found that, okay, I'm not doing anything wrong and this is why you would use these. So, just funny how, like, I thought the guy was like trying to insult me or something, saying, you know, I did something wrong. In the end, I didn't, and then I look like the expert. But I've done that a few times before. Like, if someone asks a question, and sometimes it's like business tax question. They're like, you know, what's the answer to this? Like, oh, yeah, give me $600. I'll tell you. I go, I look it up. And I'm like, oh yeah, so this is what it is, you know. So I look like the expert. But it's like, they could have gotten that answer also. We're coming up to tequila. Oh, I gotta go get the shot, you know. No shot tonight. We got tequila, and then we're on the cocktail approach to runway 26 left. Trivia: Las Vegas means the Meadows. What does La Vega mean? Because I've been to Las Vegas and I've been to La Vega without the S's. Guess what country La Vega is in? It's not Canada. All right, let's get back in the cockpit. So we're 19 miles. 63 to 60 to descent. Vincent Vega from Pulp Fiction. La Vega in La República Dominicana. Yes, that's right. Man, you've been on a lot of mission trips. Three of my life. DR twice. Actually, no, 4. DR twice. Romania once. So it went Dominican Republic in 99. 2000 was Romania. 2003 was Dominican Republic. And then 2010 was Port-au-Prince and La Gonave in Haiti. That was like a month after the Earthquake. Yes, earthquake. North Korea 0 times? No, I've been there like I go there once a week. That's why Kim Un-il showed up the other day. We're homies, you know. Let's see, 50190. Actually, right after that, it's above 14,000. Yeah, it's above, so we don't have to work. I'll bring it to 17. Because we got to be between 16,000 and flight level 190. You should do a North Korea flight in the sim. I bet Kim would give a super chat. Actually, in all seriousness, Pyongyang is my second favorite third-party add-on soon. Includes the airport and the city, just like Fly Kim. Who's the buy? Is that on flightsim.to? Because I have something. In Pyongyang. NK scenery is not too good. Oh, no, North Korea's. Yeah, because I remember I did a don't know, but it's in the marketplace. I'll have to take a look. Because I remember did a community flight and going between the grandfather and the father, there's like 2 statues, and I was like trying to take my plane going right through them, going through the statues and stuff. Wow, these guys are battling it out. The Strike Eagle against the Tomcat. Dogfighting. Oh, are you not allowed to say that with Microsoft Flight Simulator? That's like violence. Oh, same scene 3D, okay. Yeah, well, same scene 3D specializes in like Korea, North Korea, South China. I think he's done Hong Kong, but there's actually one that I want to reach out to, because they recently came out with Beijing, Shanghai, and Hong Kong airports. That would be like a nice like airliner flight between the 3. Because I've never done a flight in Beijing or Shanghai. I've done I've did like a little bit of Great Wall of China. I would like to see a SOBA at least allow target locks, you know, for training. Yeah. Yeah, they should do that. I know they can't have violence, but you know, a SOBO have the target locks And then when you shoot, it's like Nerf bullets coming out. Like Nerf guns. That would be awesome. I would buy that DLC way over Reno Air Races DLC. Seems like I'm going off course. I don't know what's going on. We hit tequila and then we go off course. I think it's because there's a difference because the Navigraph is showing Cocktail 2, but in a sim it's like Cocktail 1.2. Oh, we're just about to reach the top of this thing. Yeah. Nerf gun bullets. Pew pew. No, but I'll send it to them. Yeah, I can send it tonight, tomorrow. If I do it by tomorrow, then at least she'll get it in the morning. Then when I wake up, it's there already. That's what's nice when you deal with either Europe or like the other side of the world. It's like you send something on a Sunday and it's like while you're like almost going to bed, either you're going to bed late or early on a Monday morning, or you wake up like early morning and it's already there. It's nice. Just as nice as this. Look at that. As you can see, it's slightly off. Alright, I'm gonna close that up so I don't get any CGDs on the way in. Now we're descending at 4,000 feet per minute. Wow. This thing can climb and it can descend. Oh, there's Marsh. 737. Elevation 2181. Six left ILS. Let's overlay that. Well, spawned in the air, so no idea where we're going. I will try to follow. Yeah, you're actually ahead of me. Maybe not anymore. Yeah, you're still ahead. But I'm going to 26 left. I set the auto brake. I gotta watch 737NG's video on the auto brake because there's some changes to that. Gonna put some lighting up. Loop back, march towards sizzling. Hey, just do like a loop, like a somersault with a 737. Do I get my flight recorder? Flight control replay. I don't want to bust anything. Where's this thing move? No. Okay, we're good. We're good. It's recording. We might actually see our first landing replay ever on stream. Welcome to 2022. I was like, bank angle, bank angle. Come on. Yeah, it's quite busy here. Obviously, it's a big airport. I can bring it down to... All right, guys, get your bets in the chats. What do you think this landing rate's gonna be? Sub 100? 100 to 200? 200 to 400? Or above 400? Actually, ooh, I can do this. I can do this. I had to. What's this squeaking? Here's. Oh, it might. Could be the music. 100 to 200. 100%? Now you're giving me too much confidence there. Where the hell is he coming from? A 748 flying through there? Doesn't make any sense. He's way too low. Drone shots. Don't forget the landing lights. Yeah. I'll get the landing lights. see the snippet. It's not often you come here with a sunset. I have to just take the shot. There you go. Shot's done. Gotta get back in the cockpit here. Reno at 8,000. Descent path's unachievable. Wow. Thanks for telling me at this point. I still think it's achievable. Just the FMC doesn't have the right mindset. Gonna have to send steep descent after Preno, okay? Yeah, I'll set it right to 480. Okay. Marsh is flying under the Hoover Dam Bridge. Under, probably over, isn't it right there? That should be right here, I think. Or maybe it's on the other side. March is on final. Yeah, about right here. I'll cut her over. Reno. I'm in a marsh. She's like flying back now. Is that Marsh or Benjamin? I think Benjamin's hijacked your plane there. All right, here we go. Direct. Marsh has a co-pilot called Sloot Canoe, as it came out of nowhere. Yeah. All right, so we're at 8,000. Got a mandatory 4,800. Cleared for 2-6 left. I just cleared myself. Got 3 miles to get to there. Uh, 169. All right. Laps 1. It's not managing the speed. Full flaps. Let's go road.
2500. Traffic. Traffic. Traffic.
There. This should auto land itself right now.
Traffic. Traffic. 500. 400. 300. 200. 100. 50. 30. 40.
What? Seriously? Everything was going good. Why? Why autopilot? Mamma mia. Man. Always go manual, yeah. But I've seen that happen before in Seattle. But this was with the default 747 or the 787. So I had 4 planes on the same flight. This was like early years, like 2 years ago. But the sim was probably 4 or 5 months old. The thing is it's because we wanted to see this. We wanted to see the well, not that side. You disable autopilot when you see the pappy. Is this sending me on 286? Using reserve fuel? Oh man. Arrival. Six. You know. May not have disconnected. I think we can get this back. It's overspeed. Shouldn't even be going this fast anyways. I guess I'll have to do that manually. That's fine. Where the hell are we going now? So what do you guys have on your bingo card already? Sure. I'm gonna go direct to Prino right now. Yeah, steep descent after Prino, that's fine, I understand it. E-nav is completely shot out now. I gotta manage my speed manually. Good luck, we're all counting on you, yeah. Son of a gun. Parked at Bravo 22. Don't forget to fly manual when he's, yeah, I'm gonna fly manual this time. After seeing that.
Traffic.
12% said 400 plus. That's out of 8 votes, that's one person. Let's see. That should be turning. Oh my god, 6,500. Oh, my speed is Joe, you got a CTD. Whew. Oh, I wonder V speeds off because I put the auto throttle. The auto throttle off. All right. It's gonna speed up to get us back up to 209. Actually, I can put this down to 2,200. Runways in sight. Let's put the lights back on. It's because it wasn't dark enough. I was expecting it to be darker, so I went for the spin around. You can see how they, with the LOD, the strip spawning, it's nice. Not the LOD like popping and stuff, but having the strip there. Bruh, already too high. You have to reduce altitude. Yeah, it's reducing. It ain't reducing fast enough. Approach VREF not selected. Okay. All right, we're in Naples now. I can't read right now. Holy Mary, Mother! Hey, I can't read the chat right now.
Sync rate.
50. 30. 20. 10.
Wow. 553. Ouch. $5.50. Gotta vacate the runway here. Ground services. Ground service. Back prepared. Ground. I want to push back. Gate. Not. Welcome to Las Vegas. Where was that? Viva Las Vegas! Your first landing will stay there. Will stay there. Yes. Thanks, Mark, for the super chat. Wow, you is parking right next to the B. If I was your co-pilot, I would have been court-martialed for insubordination, as I would have taken control of the yoke. No need to hit the tables now, as a SPA passenger. Yeah, you made it alive. Yeah, so like I'm not sure like why the autopilot comes down right to the end and then it picks right back up. Is that because of the auto throttle? You have to take the auto because I had the approach on. Or are you always supposed to take the autopilot off, but it should also auto land? I spit my ale. Snick snacks. Yeah, and thanks for the sub, Snick snacks. I was too occupied trying to get the plane down. Even the autopilot was smart enough to say, "Nah, we's going around on this one." I guess, yeah. It's not like Naples where it's like, "No, we're not doing this." I'm like, "Yes, autopilot, you're out. I'm in. 92 feet per minute." SPA is the new Ryanair. Yep. Alright. Man, lots of lights. Good thing I got I've got these markers on. I didn't have like, well, I still have a little bit of fuel left, but I didn't, I wasn't packing fuel to do a go around. Were we flying Spirit? If you see a 737-700 in WestJet livery, you know you found your gate. All right, let's see. Let's see a Southwest. Oh yeah, I see. Hey, Southwest. This is my spot. Come on, move over, Southwest. I know we flew together yesterday, but today's my day. This has to be a static aircraft from. Oh, I don't want to go in reverse. Let's go to throttle. Complete that. I want to see what stats on here. The display. Actually here it's a better landing rate. 476.44, 1.43 Gs. Landing speed was 134 knots. Passengers 124. Yeah, but not 124 could fit in the plane. So some of them were hanging off the wings. And nice landing, Jimbo says. Love how the Southwest fuselage is reflecting the display from your FMC. You definitely need the new simple traffic, as it would remove the aircraft when you ask ground for the gate. Gotta hand it to us. Yeah, so because that could be either flight table. If flight table puts a static aircraft there, the simple traffic from Aerosoft cannot take that away. But if simple traffic puts something, and then ATC tells you go to that gate, yeah, then it can remove it. But yeah, that was a long ways. Yeah, there was the tequila, the cocktails, the approach, and there was bourbon was the other one. So yeah, WestJet 1790 is done. Let's go into the drone. Oh, I'm actually still recording. I don't even want to see the recording. I want to delete that. Yeah, delete. Load flight plan by no, I definitely don't want to see it. Let's go into the drone mode. And let's put it like high speed because I want to see. Yeah, look at that. It's Southwest and WestJet. The Southwest. Hey, if they were to merge, they would still be called Southwest. It might just be Southwest Jet. But, what's this? The Excalibur? Is the light? Here, let's, some, oh, the Luxor, okay. You definitely let's see the beam from from space. Yeah, because like you see what they did? They used the satellite imagery of the pool, and then they just put a box around it. Allegiant Stadium. Mandalay Bay. Let's go on the start on this side. We'll go around. Do they have the sign? Yes, they do. Sweet. Vegas sign. Harley Davidson. Is there like ads we gotta like watch out for? You're right, Mandalay Bay. I just stayed there, going to a Texans Raiders game at Allegiant in October. Allegiant, is that airline? You're right at the Janet Airlines terminal. That's on Mandalay Bay liquor. That's where you can get your tequila and your bourbon and your cocktails. And then Luxor. Ooh. Mind Freak? Oh, Chris Angel, yeah. Excalibur. Cough, cough, Area 51 Airlines, cough, cough, Marsh. Yeah. Tram station to Mandalay Bay. New York. MGM. David Copperfield. Monte Carlo. Hard Rock Cafe. CVS, gotta get your gotta get your after party rehab stuff. Gucci, Dolce. Is I know it's here. It's down at the other end, I'm guessing. We're actually getting close to it. At the Bellagio. That's where I wife and I, we stayed at the Bellagio. And yeah, they've got Bailey's or Bally's, Paris, Planet Hollywood. Britney Spears, woof. Monte Carlo needs to be updated as it was rebranded as Park MGM over a year ago. Okay. Oh, because this came out over a year ago. Like Cromwell, Flamingo, okay. Caesar's Palace. A Link? Nope. Warm Shop. The Mirage. Eras. Mirage. Actually, that looks, well, if we cut that part, that looks fine. The Venetian, Palazzo, Treasure Island. Yeah. There's like so much here. And then you got the guy that's going all around and he's like, a 19 plus club, 19 plus club, topless, 19 plus club. Like, okay, yeah. Senor Frog. I got a t-shirt in the, I think in Mexico, Senor Frog. I think I actually ate a Senor Frog. Yes, I did. Puerto Plata. Encore. This is gotta be the Stratosphere. Conrad. Ross. Ooh. Wow, they did a really good job with Ross. That's photogrammetry. Circus. Oh, they got a McDonald's. They're going to build a giant guitar out front. Rebranded to Hard Rock. Okay. Bally's is about to be rebranded as the Horseshoe. Poor Steve Wynn forced out for harassment allegations. And then right across the street from the buddy, the Donald Hilton. Yeah, because when we're in Vegas, we never got all the way down to this side. Yeah, Stratosphere. Is there much on this side? This is like off strip. Is this a Palace Station? This is something. Rio? Palms? Yeah. Oh, I forgot the Ferris wheel on the other side. Not much out there. Station casinos and local joints. The Palms is down there in Rio. Yeah, that was a fun flight. Thanks a lot, everyone, for showing up. Always a great flight, even though sometimes landing's a little sketchy. But again, the more I do it, the better it gets. But again, the last one was like on Friday, Naples. That was. I know you guys were all like fearing for your life, but we made it, and it was a butter. I'll keep talking about that as the butter, although dropping 7,000 feet. But yeah, again, thanks a lot for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.